What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Riva. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. It does not matter how you feel about this video. We all want to talk about it. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into the video.
A couple of statements I would like to make. Number one, I used to live in Columbia, Maryland, and it's one of the richest counties in America. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yes, it's number one or two. It battles one or two with it's another county in Maryland that it battles one or two, and it's one of the counties where your children can go to school, public school, and get the best education. Yes, so Columbia, Maryland is a best kept secret. It's a very beautiful city. And so I was surprised when I seen Columbia, Maryland, where this happened at. The young lady that came up.
And let me just say this too. You're
Yes.
saying how you were surprised to see this.
Yes, in Columbia, Maryland.
In Columbia, Maryland, because it's such a rich area.
Howard County is the richest.
Okay, your county is the richest county. What's my point? My point is these laws are unfair in poor places. These laws are unfair in middle class places, and these laws are unfair in high caste places. It's not like, guys, oh, we're in the richest part of the nation, so the laws are fair. No
yes,
one
they're
should
very
be
fair in Howard County. No one is going through this in Howard County.
Okay. No man is going through custody problems in Howard County.
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's a very educated county. Silver Springs, Maryland is the other area.
Does she know everybody in Howard County? I just want to ask. Okay. Does she know everybody in Howard County? Every single family dynamic, every single family situation in Howard County? Or is she just trying to protect her county and say that these things don't happen there?
Where it goes from 1 to 2 as far as very rich and very educated. It's a very educated county.
Okay. So no men are going through custody problems, and so that's nice to know. All right. No. What else you got?
The lady, I need to address the young lady, and she's very young. Now, when you asked her how was she financing this, lead attorney, you men, when you ask ladies these questions, you let them off very easily. Now, we are battling with health care, and how do we afford it? Am I right? In America, she couldn't afford bringing a baby without assistance. She was on public assistance.
Listen, I know that. Listen, when people say bullshit, like you talking about no men are having problems with in your county, I don't call out all bullshit. I let people say bullshit and I just let it go. You say, oh, no man in the county is having problems with this child.
No, I won't say no man, but most men.
You just said.
Now, Miss Regina, you said no man. You said no. Look at the lead. The lead ready to go off. Miss Regina, you said no man in your county is going through this at all. It does not happen because the people in that county are extremely educated. That's what you said.
Oh man, you just said.
I'll take that back.
No, that's not my point. That's not my point. You came up here with some bullshit and I let it go. So
no, I don't want you to let that go.
Right? Okay? She came up with some bullshit and I let it go too. I don't call you guys out on everything.
But I
want you to hear. I want you guys to hear. The chat knows the bullshit. When you started talking, listen, Queen. Okay. When you said your bullshit, I didn't need to say anything because I listened to that and it was full of cap. It was full of.
I want you to Google Howard County. It's not Fulton County. Is all I want you to know. It's a very rich county.
Oh, it's so rich.
No, most men are not battling custody battles in Howard County.
Okay.
Just if you will Google it after your
But what does wealth have to do with divorce? Have to do with family splitting up? Have to deal with a breakup and like it's issues. This is family issues, right? There's literally just family issues. This is not a rich or poor issue. This is not a high class low class issue. This is a family structure being broken apart for whatever reason, whatever things happen, and they go through these issues. So this is just so untrue.
Please.
The fact that you said Google it, the fact it would have been a little bit more credible if you would have said, "Oh, lead attorney, well, actually, I'm a judge in Howard County. I'm a judge, and I've been on the bench for 20 years. Let me show you. Let me tell you." You didn't say that. You know what you said? You said, "Oh, you said, oh, just Google it."
I Google it. I'm not a judge, but I just know it's not a county where
Queen, listen. If you are not in the courtrooms every day, how in the hell do you know what's going on in those courtrooms?
I lived there.
No, I want to know. If you're not a bailiff, if you're not an attorney, if you're not a judge in those courtrooms every day, how do you know what's going on in there?
Mm-hmm. I know Howard County.
No, I know you know the county. I'm talking about the courtroom. How do you know what's going on in those courtrooms if you're not there?
This is not normal.
I have a question. How do you know what's going on in the courtrooms?
Murder is not norm for that area is what I'm trying to tell you.
Are you going to answer the question or not?
I'm just trying to tell you.
I want to know if you're going to answer this question or not. Can you answer a question for me?
Yes.
Here's my question.
Okay.
If you're not a judge, if you're not an attorney, if you're not a court reporter, if you're not even a goddamn bailiff, how do you know what happens in those courtrooms every day of the week?
For that particular area, murder is just not common.
That's not what we're talking about. Okay, we're talking about divorce. We're talking about child custody hearings. That's what we're talking about. Now, I just Googled it. Okay, because you know, Rivah got to know what's going on. Now, it does say because of the, I guess what does it say? The housing affordability, they have low unemployment and stuff like that. It is considered to be a very happy place to live, just because of the percentages of marriages and stuff like that. But it says 58.1% of Howard County residents are married. 58.1%. So that's a little bit more than half of the people are married. So does that not mean that people are not going to get divorced? Does that not mean that people are not having families in these areas? Does that not mean that there's going to be situations where families do break apart and they're going to have to go through, like you said, the court system and all of that? Of course that's going to happen. Like, duh, we all know. Of course that's going to happen. So we can't act like, I understand what she's trying to convey. Again, trying to protect this county, and it's the best county, and all this stuff. This stuff just does not happen, And he's asking her about the court situations, with the court system, with the, all of these other things, and she's stuck on, well, it has really low, this rate. It has a really low. We're not talking about that. Does it happen? You said it does not happen, and then you said, well, not often. So.
Can you answer my question?
No, she can't.
No one's talking about murder. You moved the goalpost. Yeah. No one's talking about murder. Okay. You said that no men were having custody problems with their kids. My question is, if you're not in the courtrooms, Queen, how do you know that?
It's a very educated area.
So?
Queen, if it's educated or not, how do you know? That man, why can't you say you don't know?
Because I do.
Okay, how do you know?
I lived there for 10 years. I'm just saying.
Did you live inside the courtrooms? How do you know what was going on in the courtrooms if you're not in the courtrooms?
It's just a different city.
Lead. For real. I mean, I understand what the lead is saying. Like, how do you know what's going on in the courtroom? But also, Miss Regina, how do you know what's going on in every single person's household? Because this sounds like, what's that movie? Stepford Wives. You know, Stepford, how it was like this perfect community with all these perfect um, wives and all this kind of stuff. And from the outside looking in, it looks like this perfect place. But when you really look really, really closely, it's nothing. It's all a facade. A lot of these places that have high education rates, wealthy areas, they be having a lot of drama. Let's be honest. They have a lot of drama, a lot of family drama, a lot of issues, just like everybody else.
All I'm trying to
I don't give a damn about the city. I'm talking about the courtrooms. How do you know what was going on in the courtrooms if you're not there in the courtrooms?
Because it's a area that is.
Don't talk to me about the area. I'm talking about the courtrooms.
Explain this area to you.
I don't want to hear about the area. I don't want to hear about the county. I don't want to hear about the city. I want to hear about the courtrooms.
Well, you know how you lived in Mexico and Mexico.
You are not gonna. What is Mexico? Oh my gosh, she's talking about Mexico. What is wrong with some of you women? I knew it was fucked up when I saw the word queen. I knew it was fucked up when I saw the word queen.
No, not
what? Now she's talking about Mexico. What is going on? Listen, you're not going to answer this question, are you? You're not going to answer the goddamn question.
People haven't traveled. I have traveled the world.
Oh, man. Oh, man. What is going on? Oh, man. Guys, what?
Listen, people can say this all they want to. I'm just going to use one area for example. There's an area in Florida called Parkland, okay? Parkland is the equivalent of like what she would say is like low crime, low this, low that, and then there was like that whole situation with the school that happened in that area. So you cannot just say because an area is such a great area that situations where bad things do not happen at all. You can say that there's a lower rate, but you cannot make a bold-faced statement and say because people in that area are educated, because the people in that area are wealthy, because all of these other things, that these things just absolutely do not happen. And that girl does not know what she's talking about because that does not happen at all in that area. As the lead said, are you in the courtroom? Because if you're in the courtroom, it's a different conversation, but you're not in the courtroom. So how do you know all these things? You don't know. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I really want to know. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and again, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's @RIVAH_JORDON. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you.